My Daily, I've got something very, very special. I'm at Hotel Verta in Battersea, South London. I'm giving you little clues. I'm with someone here that I know very, very well who had the biggest selling single of 2010, who's been nominated for a Brit Award and who won the X Factor for Team Minogue. Matt Cardle!
How's it going?
Welcome!
Good.
To see you.
You too.
The album, Letters, absolutely incredible.
Thank you.
How's it feel to be sitting here and going, that's my album?
I don't. It's great. I had a little tear the first time I copped my hands.
We
on it,
love
to be
it
fair.
when you cry.
It's not for effect.
We love
though,
you,
is
but we
it?
love you more.
No, I did. I got rather emotional looking at it. I mean, it's just been such a long time for me coming. I know people who have become fans over the show. It's only been a matter of 9 months wait, but
Yeah.
for me, it's been sort of 10 years wait. Plus.
Yeah.
And the fact that I managed to have such an input on the album is just, I just feel so lucky still.
So did you have stuff that, say, over the past 10 years, you thought, if I had an album, I'd love to write a song about this, that you then wrote about? Or did X Factor absolutely turn your world upside down and you had new stuff that you wanted to write about how you were feeling from that point onwards?
To be honest, I've never. People have asked me before if I've written about anything that's happened to me since the show, sort of in my life and the way it's changed wise, and I haven't. I think that it's just something I've never really got my head around writing about stuff like that. I mean, it's always love and girls and situations that I've got myself in and out of. Do you know what I mean? So I'm rehashing situations that I've been in, that I've written about before, and situations that I've got myself into, post X Factor.
What was the most intense storyline in a song? Because I've always felt when I'm songwriting, it's the ones that actually make you bite your nails and you think, should I actually be writing that down on paper? I think that's where you get your magic, where it's stuff that actually scares you. Yeah,
I tell you what, I mean, it's where I can be most honest ever in my entire life is on a song and writing a song, because you can say stuff that it's quite embarrassing to say how you honestly really feel to someone. Or it's not, maybe not embarrassing, but it's a bit awkward sometimes. And when you're writing it down in the song, it makes it so much easier to put it down.
Do you think it's a guy thing as well? Like,
it's
guys
definitely
are not
communication
so
and stuff.
Talky.
Yeah, exactly. It's like talking about your feelings is for women. I
chicks.
think. Do you know what I mean? But so there's definitely a lot of that, and when I'm writing stuff that I would never say out loud, that's kind of like, stuff that I've done wrong in the past, and stuff that the way people have made me feel. That obviously, if I played that song to that person, they're like, you felt like that? Why didn't you say something? I'm like,
Okay.
So it's kind of like, things like that. It's probably been more freaky if the person that I wrote it about was like, I said, there you go, that was for you, and for them to sit and listen to it, I'd love that, but it would also be a bit more.
So there's stuff on the album, people that you've written about, and they haven't heard the tracks yet.
No, they've no idea.
They don't
that
know it's about them.
No, yeah.
Oh, that's going to set something off now.
I hope not.
People will be listening to every single lyric.
I know.
And tell me, we had such an awesome time. Just before the finals, we went to Five Bells, your local place that you performed at. They've supported you. How do they feel now? Have you had a chance to go back?
Yeah, I have. It's really weird. It's like I've said to people, it's the calm sort of before and after the storm. The storm being X Factor now, it's calm. Hopefully there'll be another storm, because that means it's doing well, right?
Yeah.
But I've been back periodically, and the guys are so lovely. Like over there, they just don't change, and I don't feel I've changed at all. With anyone and with them, and it's just so nice to actually finally have something to go. There we go. The X Factor was the show, and this is the album.
And how do your parents feel about the whole change? Because they've obviously seen you grow up, and they had said to me they knew how much you wanted it, and they knew how happy that would make you.
Yeah. I mean, I'm still surprised my dad hasn't burst, with pride and stuff, and they've just been so great and so lovely about it. And my dad was quite impatient before, and I think he may have even told you when you were here, saying like, And I said, he'd go, why haven't you done it yet? Why haven't you made it? And I'm like, I still haven't made it. This is my opportunity too.
Yeah.
But at least I'm going in the right direction now. And for him, now there's this other impatient thing, like, when's the album coming? I'm like, Dad, come on, mate. Like, I've got the chance to write the album. Just give me a break for 9 months. So he has done.
Yeah.
And he's just kind of sat back, and I send him songs, and he's happy to listen to demos.
Does he critique?
He does, yeah. I mean, when he's had a few drinks the other day, I mean, bless him, I came in the other day and I'd been out seeing some friends at the Bells, actually, and Mum and Dad and Jules and Kate and we're all sat around and everyone's like this with their head in their hands and Dad's on a chair in the middle of the room drunk and the album's on and he's just going, rah, 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 and I'm like, please, just turn it off, like, stop it.
It's amazing. So what's happening as far as touring? You've got some gigs coming up.
Yeah, we're just about to go up to Scotland, to Orkney and the Shetland Islands and Inverness.
Yeah.
I think Glasgow as well, just to... we wanted to kind of branch out as far as possible to start with because a lot of the promotion, a lot of the new gigs are going to be around London, I think. So we wanted to just... and get as far afield as possible. When we were there on the X Factor tour as well, the crowds were great. Yeah. So they're very happy to tell you what they feel about the music on an instant thing.
Yeah.
The reaction's it's great or it's bad, and that's kind of a nice sort of litmus test.
And how different will the songs be from what we hear on the album to how you're going to perform them in the show? Like, what setup are you going to have?
Well, we've got the band together with some friends of mine and some people that I used to play in bands alongside when I was younger. I was very conscious. Yeah, I know, it's amazing, right?
It's exactly how you wanted it.
I know. I mean, the thing is, Dan, if I'd known that it would be like this, I would have gone in for X Factor myself a long time ago, rather than being shoved on by a friend. But I was very conscious when we were writing, when we were recording, that I didn't want it to sound too polished and too full of stuff that we couldn't recreate live. So it's going to be a lot rawer than the album, but I much prefer how bands sound live to the record anyway.
That's your background.
I hope that it translates well.
Okay, well, we'll be coming up with part 2 shortly, where I'm going to grill you with questions from your fans.
Okay.
So we'll see you soon.